Hello, my marvellous sausages. I thought I knew everything there was to know about the Dreaming City, you know, and I bloody well don't, because there's a way to summon a massive taken ogre for you to have a huge scrap with, and he'll drop a few trinkets as well. But the fact that this chap is so large and I never knew anything about this is quite staggering, considering it's been since 2017, is it, since Forsaken came out? Well, bugger me. Well, let me tell you exactly what you need to do. Now, the area you need to come to is Rheasilvia. Here you can see it in the top right hand corner. This is where the battle will take place. And to get the battle started, the first step is to kill something called a saboteur. Now, these do spawn around the map, and the trouble is it's time based, so you can't exactly say exactly when these bloody little swines are going to spawn. So you're just gonna have to sit around and wait until you see a message that says a saboteur walks the Dreaming City. Now, these saboteurs tend to spawn in 3 places. You can see we've just come into Rheasilvia here. So this is the first place you'll find one turning up quite regularly, in this little pool here, and then this bridge takes you all the way across the other side, and you can see them here as well. Look out for the idiots. And another one might spawn here, and the third most popular destination for them to spawn is right down there in front of the temple. Now, they can either be captains, or they can be phalanxes, or minotaurs, and the minotaurs, of course, can turn invisible, so you might have some problems finding them, so be diligent, because I thought it said Dreaming City saboteur splapping around the place, and I couldn't see him for ages, but it was a bloody minotaur hiding. Now, the tricky bit about this is that the bollock type thing completely sods off after about 3 minutes. I'd err on the side of the caution, maybe between 2.5 and 3 minutes. It's difficult to get an exact time, so you've only got that amount of time to slam it into the statue. So first of all, before you can do anything, you've got to debuff the ball. So you're going to have to run down to the front of the temple. Now, running is very slow with the ball, so I suggest you use this little movement trick. If you jump and then do a melee attack, you'll lunge forward and you'll cover a lot more distance a lot more quickly. So that's a nice little tip for you. It'll really speed up your journey quite a lot, and you'll also use this mechanic in the final battle as well to get the ball dunked again to get rid of the shield from the ogre. Right, so here you can see I've got me charged Awoken Bollock. Now we're going to make a beeline for the statue, so you need to follow the route I'm going. Look, you can see there's another one of those debuffing fountains there as well, but it's quite difficult to jump to it if you haven't got, because you're debuffed, you haven't got a big jump. So anyway, that's by the by. Follow the route I'm going, so you want to go around to the left, and you can see these grassy platforms here. Take your sparkling bollock up onto the grassy platforms, and then turn around, and you can see there, look, that statue, that's where we're heading. So we're just going to hop our way across here now to these different statues, and stand on the tufts. I had to throw my phone away in an aggressive manner then, because it was going to go off. Bloody thing. Anyway, so you want to land onto this lip over here. You should be able to make a tidy jump, and there we go. That's it there. And there's a tiny little platform to the right. Look, you can land on that one and then go up to the top, and then you can dunk away. Excellent. And that will summon old large Porky Trousers, or whatever his name is. Now, there's something I want to bring to your attention as well. Even though I dunked that ball, I didn't have the message in the bottom left hand of the screen that says a good deed goes rewarded, or something like that. So there was some sort of cock-up. Now, you might get this happening with you. Look, I'm jumping all over back again with my warlock, and there's no bloody ogre there at all. But let me show you what happened when I used my titan. Here I am approaching it. I'm dunking me bollock, and there we go. It says a good deed is rewarded, rather. Now, there's a chest there as well. Pick that up, you get some dark fragments and a legendary engram. It's usually some form of a Dreaming City stuff. And then you want to make your way back over to the centre, over to the main bridgeway, where we ran and charged the bollock first of all. And that is where you will find Pauurc, the big bloody ogre. So what you have to do is kill his minions around the edge. You can see here we've got a taken wizard. So kill the wizard. Look, there we go. Get the Awoken charge. Now we need to run down to the charging puddle again in order to get that debuffed so we're not exhausted. You can see the exhausted little thing there. And then we fling the charge in Ogre's face, and that basically gets rid of a third of his shield. So here we go, running up, and badoof, there we go. And then we've got a knight here, do the same, and charge the bollock, and pop back down there, and repeat. It's only 3 times. If you don't charge it, you literally only take off 1/10 of his shield, so make sure you bother doing this, and use the jump and melee little trick I taught you to cover more distance. Sometimes it's hard to pick the charges up as well, and be careful, he's got a stomp mechanic. Many a times where they sent shooting off to my death, which is very annoying indeed. So once you charge, get it debuffed for the 3rd time, we'll fling it towards him and his shield will come down. Bear in mind, there is a time limit on the battle as well. It's not endless. I think it's about 3 or 4 minutes, something like that, for the battle. You get a brief warning. There's a little message that says, he's about to sod off, or words to that effect. And then once he's sodded off, you've got to go and wait for all the saboteurs again. Now you can see he does take quite a kick in. My super barely scratched him, really, barely took off 1/3 of him. So I've brought me Galahorn for a bit of a laugh. That really did help in the kick-in stakes. But any high power weapon will do the trick. Sleeper Simulant will be fantastic, I'd wager as well. And you want to be able to dish out as much damage as possible. So I've also gone for my older Cartesian Coordinate fusion rifle to... Well, so that's what I finished him off with, actually. But you can see here, the battle isn't lasting that long. Although I was quite surprised. Oh, look, he killed me. I was quite surprised at how difficult it was. Come on. This should do it. Get him. Get him. Yes! Woo! That got him, that got him, that got him. Bollocks to the rest of you. He's dropped... Well, he dropped some dark fragments and a piece of Reverie Dawn armor, which we knew wasn't going to be the best. Get stuffed. I couldn't believe that I didn't know anything about that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and you're going to have a go of kicking Pauurc's face in as well. I found another couple of secrets as well, which I'll dump videos about them later on in the week. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the vid, a like and a subscribe would be fantastic. And let me know in the comments how you managed to kick Pauurc's face in and how long it took you to get him to turn up. It's a bit of a bugger. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. So sage. Hoot.